Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be continuing on with our series on iOS development using UIKit by talking about how we can apply a role to a button. Now, in most cases this isn't going to have much of an effect in terms of like visually. However, the role you set for that button may change how it is, how it's placed in the user interface or something like that. But in terms of the in terms of one particular button role, it does change the appearance, and that is the destructive role. The destructive role tells the user and UIKit that, hey, this button performs some kind of destructive action. So it changes the button to, for example, a red color to say, hey, this is destructive. Other roles like cancel don't change the appearance at all, but it still is a good idea to set the role. You don't have to, but you can. So how do we set a role then? Well, in Xcode, to set a role, it's pretty simple. You just say something like button.role. So here you can see UIButton role. So button.role equals dot, and here we have all of our different options for button roles. We have cancel, which is a role used for buttons that are used to cancel some kind of operation, such as dismissing a modal presentation view controller for, like, say, adding or editing something. Destructive, like I mentioned, is used for buttons that perform a destructive action, and it changes the color of the text of the button accordingly. It doesn't change the color of any symbols that you apply to it. You'll have to do that yourself. We have normal, which is the default. Primary, which is used for a button that performs some kind of primary action. And that's it. Let's take a look at destructive, because really the other roles don't really do much visually. However, the destructive does do something visually. So let's take a look at this. If we save this and we run our code, let it do its thing, and you can see in our simulator we have our delete button, but its text is red instead of blue. Just for fun, let's change this to primary and see what happens. Let it do its thing. And so here's our button. You can see it doesn't, the primary didn't really do much of anything. But really that's all there is to it, to applying a role to a button. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.